Alright, we're doing this in between Persona 4 games, so we're doing the Persona 4 route. Anyone who has a problem can take it up with my branch manager, i.e. save him, because I don't give a shit.
Oh my! Have you lost that love and feeling? My heart burns stronger when I get the cold shoulder, senpai.
Yeah, I don't think you want to be up against Rise in that race. Chie and Yukiko and you can maybe deal with, but Rise, she frightens me.
Hey, senpai, who's this beautiful lady? You never told me about her.
If I told you about all the beautiful ladies in my life, we'd be too busy to catch the killer.
The cosplay cafe's the one on the 3rd floor, right? Wasn't that where the boys are dressing up as girls?
Conservatively, what percentage of this school's festivities rely on cross-dressing? If I had $1 for every Alice in Wonderland themed level in a Persona game, I'd have $2. But it'll be a long time before I get that second dollar. This is weird that it happened twice.
I am Zen, and she is Rei. That's what we call each other.
Nice to meet you, but I think the more honest name would be Self-insert OC, please do not steal.
We're to fight shadows, and I worry about our equipment.
Naoto, I know it's wrong to say, but please tell me you brought your gun to school.
Why don't you all use one too?
I wouldn't feel confident using that. I'd probably shoot Yosuke before I got used to it.
Hey now, let's not disqualify that idea immediately.
Now that the whole gang's together, you need to decide on who's actually gonna help out in fights.
Well, one thing's for sure, and it's that I'm not putting Yosuke on the team. I don't care if it's a different game. If you give him a cookie, he's gonna ask for a glass of milk. You know, I mean, we've all seen Air Force One. I'd say that's a fair team name. I don't know if it's common in Etrian Odyssey, because I've never played them, but I never considered that I'd have to draw my own maps. Hey, thanks for not chasing me so I can draw my map. Very considerate enemies here. You know, when I took that elective cartography course as a blow-off class, I didn't think that 6 years later I'd still be drawing maps. But here we are, I guess.
Yukiko-san, can I call you Yuki?
Please don't. Otherwise it'll get really confusing when the P3 crew shows up. And it'll get even worse in the sequel, because we'll have 2 Makotos and 2 Yukis. It'll be a tactical nightmare.
It seems this area is a recreation of the Tea Party scene from Alice in Wonderland.
You hadn't put that together yet? It's called You in Wonderland. What kind of detective are you? Going to Disneyland and being like, oh yeah, this must be a Winnie the Pooh themed. It says Winnie the Pooh's Wild Ride on the door now, Toe. I think it's actually really funny that the plot of this dungeon so far hinges upon the idea that 8 teenagers cannot collectively explain what happens in Alice in Wonderland. I mean, maybe it's not popular in Japan, but still. And if not, it's even weirder then that they made 2 different levels based on Alice in Wonderland.
The enemy has the advantage.
I can't wait for it to crit someone and immediately run away.
I'll beat it for sure.
If one more enemy.
Didn't even need to crit anyone. Cool.
Break him, Takaniki-tsuchi. What's the...
It's okay, Kanji.
Through, yeah. I'll give you one to remember.
Okay, the correct way to redeem yourself would be to hit the one you missed, but whatever.
There's an
2 of them.
close by. Watch out.
You know what? I'm just gonna finish this part of the map, and then we turn around. That's a problem for later me.
Yep. I'm known far and wide in our school as a prince. It's true.
Yeah, the Prince of Disappointment.
Got him. Chie usually only uses Bufu skills, but she switched to Agi for that one.
Poems? Those are just memos I jotted down about the other worlds. And why do you know about them?
You just leave them on the floor of the Velvet Room. It's hardly a secret. I actually tried not to read them, but the game wouldn't let me. You know, usually I'm against these teleporter maze types of maps, but the fact that you can know where everything goes if you're taking time with your map makes this one more tolerable. It's still kind of annoying, but it could be worse. Ah, yeah, my street pass. Surely we'll get a lot of use out of this.
Doesn't seem to be immediately toxic. This is just...
Kanji-kun and Teddy are like little fluffy cuties.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you look to your left, you'll see the shrinking fetish part of the game.
Look, I can pick him up.
His head feels so good.
I'd like to keep them as decorations in my room.
Okay, they were kind of normal about it, now Naoto has made it weird. I'm sorry, did the Wachowski sisters suddenly jump in to direct this scene? Okay, well, I pressed the button and now I'm stuck. Game really doesn't want me to solve that puzzle, I guess.
There's 3 of them, but they aren't
The
that
gameplay
scary.
of this is very Persona 1. So much so that I kind of just wish they had used Persona 1 characters. I miss them. Sweet Maki, Sweet Eriko, Sweet Nanjo, and the rest.
Is this shadow the one keeping us trapped here?
I mean, even if it isn't, it has a unique design, which in Persona parlance means it needs to die. Oh no, this isn't gonna be like the Okumura fight, is it? I mean, I have no idea who or what that is. What's a Persona 5? Hey, it's those characters I know, because they're on the game box. What a shock.
More card soldiers!
Okay, all jokes aside, them just taking over your party is really cool. I like this.
How dare you attack me! Queen of South!
I mean, there's no one else on the field. What do you expect of me? Don't attack someone with a boost, please. Okay, I was referring to me specifically, honestly.
There!
Who's she gonna hit this time? Why me again, man? Why me? Please use media after I revive you. Or don't. Whatever, your choice. Please not me. Why? What did I do to you?
When we obtained the stuffed animal, Zen-kun regained a bit of his memories. Assuming that wasn't merely a coincidence, we can draw certain conclusions.
My certain conclusion is that either Zen or Rei, or both, are actually secret gods. Because Persona 3 and 4 both do this.
Akihiko-senpai, you should say a little more about yourself.
There should be a little checkbox that comes up that just says, I have played both these games, I know who all these characters are. And it skips to the part that matters.
What else is there to say?
I'm the popular one.
Whoa, I'm seeing double. 2 Yokaris. No, don't shoot Catherine. I still haven't played it yet. Let's have Fuka do battle. And Rise can do the mazes. I know through all of 4 I said that Fuka's better, but let's be real. Why pit 2 queens against each other when I can have both? Which some of you may have noticed is also my philosophy towards dating in these games.
I won't leave you alone either, Ai-chan. May I score with you?
I refuse.
That's the correct response, I guess. If he asks again, you can kill him. You have my blessing.
Then what are you all...
We're pursuing a killer.
A killer?
I mean, it sounds bad when phrased like that, but I'm pretty sure that Strega successfully killed way more people. So, Yukari should probably be way more worried about their thing.
Girls hate those pushy pickup artist types, you know.
That's hard to believe from a guy who was all, "Wee, let's go hit on girls on our motorcycles."
I never said that. Is that the image you have of me? I'm still your senpai, you know.
Yosuke, that was literally the primary reason that you wanted a motorcycle license. Don't think you can rewrite history, I just played the game. Man. I just wanted healing and instead I got a whole ass side quest. Which honestly I should have expected from Elizabeth. Nothing's ever easy with her. Again, I just wanted some healing, and have stumbled into a Wind Waker trading quest.
I'll be on.
What are you all gonna do when you catch the killer?
Well, Ken, I'm glad you asked. There will be a unanimous decision to murder him, and only one person will pull everyone back from the brink. It's like 12 Angry Men, except Henry Fonda is played by a polyamorous teenager with the power to kill God. So, probably what Sidney Lumet was trying to do with his original script.
There will be multiple questions. Answer them all and you'll be united with your destined partner.
Alright,
Well done.
matchmaker, let's
get
do this.
started. Question number 1. Does a difference in age or sex not matter as long as there is love?
Hey, why is there no their age matters option? I don't agree with either of these. Why do I have to choose between being homophobic or being a pedophile?
Are you absolutely sure?
No,
I know,
I'm not,
right?
but I can only do so much. Oh shit, this is the hypest thing to happen so far. My allegiances are torn between games, I don't know who to cheer for. Oh. I thought for sure that was gonna be a trap, but instead, it was just a lovely tea party. You really never know what to expect with this game. Don't discredit yourself too much, Chie. Yukari's part of the school club, and every 5th turn she looks at the enemy and then does an 85-degree turn and fires into a sheep in Tibet.
Well, hello. I heard you talking about me, so here I am.
Okay. What terribly phrased question is it this time?
What's your idea of a good time together?
This
Are
question's
you
relatively normal,
absolutely
which makes me
sure?
fear the third one more.
There!
I missed?
See? What'd I tell you? It doesn't matter the game. Yukari always finds a way to miss.
Well done, Senpai.
Nice. Let's see its stats. Who would ever equip this?
Where would you go to soothe your weary soul?
Okay, maybe it was just that first question that was weird. Oh shit, if you have boost with Naoto, you can cast Megado for free. I didn't even consider that. Truly, the best party member regardless of the game.
Perfection!
Would you like to press my button too?
Like this?
We did it, gang. Teddy is finally dead.
What do you live on?
Donuts.
Are you absolutely
Yes, I'm sure.
That's amazing!
Okay, I answered too honestly, and now the game thinks I want to romance a child. This isn't great. Oh, hell yeah, it's that weird little guy from Yukiko's castle. Welcome back, King. Literally.
Could she have dropped it? It happens from time to time.
It better not be another poem.
Pandora,
Oh, I'm never safe from them.
can't you see?
I just noticed the skeleton's wearing her outfit too. Somehow that makes it scarier than if it was just a skeleton. Since the first time I played P4, I have been adamant that there should be a Detective Naoto game. And the first game to give me even a sliver of that is the stupid handheld-only map drawing game.
Junpei-san has taught me about this before. It was issued in 1685, forbidding anyone from treating Junpei-san lower than a grasshopper.
I guess really was an ahead-of-the-curve depiction of AI, because you can just tell her whatever bullshit and she'll believe it. She won't fact-check it at all.
Male or female is irrelevant in battle. The same goes for clothing. Such distinctions are antiquated.
I just want to remind everyone that a few hours ago the game asked the question, do age or gender matter in a relationship? And the answers were no or gender matters. So this game has its fingers in a lot of different pies, and I'm not sure it knows what pies those always are.
While we are on this subject, may I ask a question? Who is in a romantic relationship with who?
You know, I guess there are some questions that you just don't ask in these games. That's one of them.
I'd rather jump into Zen's.
I'm sorry, what?
3 enemies. We get to move
We were
first.
still in a
It's
cutscene.
an idle type. Beware.
Persona Q, I apologize. I was unfamiliar with your game.
Your item bag is almost
And now there's
full.
no music.
Make sure you tidy it up.
I think I've been cursed. It's so weird that the Persona cut-ins are screenshots of 3D renders. Like, you have the artwork for all these characters. Why did you intentionally create more work for yourself and make things look worse? Yeah, thought that'd happen.
Hey, get it together. It's dangerous to get that close to the FOE. Your sense of direction's been impaired. Pull it together.
Oh. I guess the other one canceled out the charm? I totally meant to do that.
That's true. GA and the other girls are great, but I wish they had some more curves and stuff.
I wish I had a baseball bat, so I could go back in time and curve it into Yosuke's soft spot.
What's the first thing you get in line for at the amusement park?
All of the other questions have been normal. What was with the first one? Was it just to weed out the pedophiles? Like, I don't get it. This game's starting to remind me of Anomalous Tower Chronicle.
Let us go in
And I
that
don't say that
direction.
as a compliment. I'm getting really bored of this dungeon crawling. And I'm not even halfway into the game.
Don't let your guard down.
Just don't be someone I don't like. Like Yosuke. Or a child. Don't be a child. Or Yosuke.
Destined partner is lo and behold.
Oh shit, I knew that first question was a setup.
I'm free to eat hand in hand with a knife and fork, or I can eat with chopsticks or not use them at all.
Shut up. Oh my god, please just shut up.
Where is it? Where is it? Where's the full platter of duck?
Wow, I look utterly thrilled to be here.
Vow to me that you won't strike.
Did he just say that you needed to vow not to strike?
Yep,
Vow, huh?
heard it the first time,
What
Fuka.
happens if we break it?
Thanks for your stellar reporting.
Vow to me that you won't use your items.
A vow not to use items? A
Fuka, have you been
vow,
hanging
huh?
out with Solid Snake or
How much
something?
should we break it? It looks like he's banning more than just one action!
Yep, I picked up on that. You want to put Rise on the phone? I'm sure she's got some repeating she wants to do too.
It looks like he's banning more than just one action!
Can I choose just to not have a navigator from now on?
This cruelty is trying on us single people. I do have a space open right here, you know.
It'll be open forever.
You tell him, Yukari. I'd say she doesn't miss, but we all know that's not true.
Hey, the apron makes you look like a dork. Just saying.
It's okay, Theo. Taking fashion advice from Marie is like asking Stevie Wonder for help cheating on the eye exam.
Come here, Koro-chan. I'll pet you.
Teddy discrimination isn't cool at all!
On the contrary, I think it's rad.
Oh, stop it! That has to be your imagination.
I found this.
You know, I was just thinking that the girls are scared of ghosts trope wasn't getting enough use in this series. Let's make an entire dungeon out of it. It's always good when even the game says, hey, this dungeon's gonna be long. That fills me to the brim with confidence. Better not be the Reaper. Okay, I don't actually know if that's any better. Or are we doing actual survival horror puzzles now? Maybe this dungeon will be good after all.
Did you read it? You read it! Why? You're making no sense at all!
I didn't want to, but the game keeps forcing me to read them. If I had my way, I'd burn them all, then use the ashes to write "Your poems suck" on your stupid sleeveless shirt. And it would be more of an artistic statement than the poems themselves.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Oh my god, I don't care about the poems. Skip.
Tea time fantasy.
No, you don't understand, game. I press skip explicitly because I don't want to hear it.
Hey!
Yosuke, I really don't think you're one to talk here. Thank you, Naoto. That's exactly why I keep you on the team. If you loved the dungeon crawling in this game, you'll love it even more in the dark, right?
When Yosuke gets a girlfriend, I'll make sure to leave.
Teddy's gonna live there forever.
And when it does, let's go on a date, Ai-chan.
I refuse.
Yikes! You won't budge on that, huh?
Oh, well, I meant what I said. You can kill him now. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably my favorite dungeon so far. But it makes me want to play an actual survival horror game. Or literally any other Persona game. Oh, well, I don't like that. Back to drawing my map now. You can do Megadola. As long as they don't knock you at a boost.
Sensei, do you know what the last third of Yosuke is?
I'm picking the second answer, but I just want everyone to know beforehand that this math is wrong. Because Yosuke is actually just 100% bitch. There's bitch in his heart, there's bitch in his soul, there's not a single percentage unaccounted for. Great. We're right back where we started then. How was that helpful? If you pick the first option, you are a sadist. Genuine question. Has any character in this game gone through a more swift character assassination than Chie?
You can't control your natural urges!
This game has a really weird problem where you can always tell that something important is going to happen if there's voice acting. So if you get text and there's no talking, you know that it's okay to just zone out for the rest of the scene.
Hey, Ted! What are you rolling around on the bathroom floor for?
It's where he belongs. No one helped him. I'm gonna be honest, these aren't scary. They're just kind of annoying. I appreciate that they're trying, but it's not working.
Isn't this bad?
I think the game wants me to actually strategize and create a plan that gives me the space to run away from this guy. But I'm just gonna keep running from the fight.
There's a switch over there. Why don't we check it out?
And we're done. See, kids? If it's stupid but it works, the idea wasn't stupid. You know what? Let's overdo it.
Leave this to me.
That'll teach you to fall asleep in the middle of a battle.
Okay. Well, here I go.
Whenever you have to hang out with just Ray and Zen, it feels like you're back in high school, third-wheeling theater kids. Maybe that's an experience exclusive to me. The point is, I don't love it.
I can go right and...
Conceptually, this puzzle's pretty cool.
Okay, I'll try...
But the fact that they decided to voice act every move you make makes it really annoying. Like, of all the times to include that, you did it now? Why are you guys like this?
Okay, I'll... I thought we were gonna be stuck in there forever!
Could you guys not have used a go home? I gotta teach one of you bitches Tristo. This is ridiculous.
I think he's the guardian.
You think so, Fuka? I couldn't tell.
Leave this to me.
Aw man, what am I doing? I haven't even drawn in the parts of the map yet. That's better. Please don't sleep. Okay, I don't know why I thought they'd listen.
Alright, we'll be careful.
Can't defend because most of them are asleep. Please don't kill me.
It's impossible to continue fighting.
Well, it's better than me.
Retreating.
This is unconscious.
And Aegis is overheated, so she's probably gonna get targeted. Huh. Well, I'm happy to be wrong sometimes.
Hair?
Yikes, that's kinda...
How horrific!
No, wait, guys. I just played Silent Hill 2. Hair in a chest in an evil hospital? We just need a hook and we can pull that key out of the shower drain.
The last one is on the 3rd floor. It seems to be at the Inaba Pride exhibit.
Okay, is this the Inaba Pride exhibit? Or is it the Inaba Pride exhibit?
Kanji was taking Ken away. Does he intend to eat him?
Probably not, but you know what? I didn't ask.
Hey, you're trying to solve a murder case, right? What if the culprit is a good person? What are you gonna do?
Probably hit him with a Megadola. And then another Megadola. And then a couple base attacks. Then another Megadola.
No! Why does it keep falling to the floor every time? And why do you keep picking it up and reading it?
I don't have a choice in the matter. This is a constant, non-consensual poem reading.
Like the one where guys in loincloths throw water around, climb up poles, and dance on top of the Mikoshi?
Guys in loincloths throw syrup around, climb up chocolate bananas, and dance on top of kosher food?
I'm getting really tired of this child. And the knowledge that we still have probably a dozen more hours with her does not make her more tolerable. I actually really like this whole keep the fire lit gimmick. It's like the video game equivalent of that scene in Tarkovsky's Nostalgia, where he has to carry the lighter across the empty pool.
Please run!
Which I know everyone was dying to see adapted as a Persona level. I hope that they adapt the Solaris Highway scene next. They can just do that?
Oh no! An FOE is here!
This isn't good.
Oh well, shit dog, I'm out of here.
They're powerful!
A lion and a wheel? That's a weird combo.
Thank you for that astute observation, Yukari. I'm sure no one has made it before. If anyone watching this thought for some reason that the gameplay would get more interesting around the 30-hour mark, don't worry, it doesn't. Shinjiro, we've been running around playing with fire, and you're in a toque and a peacoat. Of course it's hot, you dumb bitch. It's probably not a good sign that every time the game introduces a new dungeon mechanic, I just, like, sigh.
My apologies.
This game has a weird effect where I don't actually want my team to attack first because it risks them losing their free attack. Like they've flipped the advantage on its head and I don't want it anymore because it means the fight will be over faster. Uh-huh. Great. Cool.
Oh, wow!
Well, nothing positive to do but draw my map. Cool.
Leader,
Guess I'll just sit here and die then.
the enemy is over there!
I'd like to take back what I said about wanting the enemy to go first. At least for this battle.
Why not try aiming to become a teacher?
Wouldn't you guys just laugh if you saw me studying and stuff, though?
The fact that the events of these games get memory hold, and no one ever talks about the events of them again, make them a very funny place for character growth to happen. Like, aw, Kanji wants to be a teacher. And then everyone went back to Inaba and forgot their growth. They've created an environment where absolutely nothing matters and everyone gets reset. It's like the end of Innocent Sin, but worse because everyone actually is forgotten.
I'm free to choose how I feel, right? I want to think harder about things, to make sure I have no regrets.
If Ken goes through a bunch of soul searching and decides not to kill Shinji, and they all go back to the real world and he forgets about that, then this may be the greatest game ever. Please stop introducing new mechanics, I'm so tired. Agus's memory being fully loaded with puns by Akutsuki is actually a really good bit. Like, the guy may have been evil, but shit, did he commit to the joke? Paying extra for the non-volatile RAM so I can fill my death machine with jokes about airline food. Now that's a good joke. You know, Naoto's ability to delete entire teams is really carrying this game. It'd be so much worse if I had to think about the random battles.
Gotcha! I'm going left!
I'll head right.
I'm going with Naoto. I don't care about any other factor, I just don't want to be with Yosuke.
This is too much! My eyes! My eye!
Yes. Suffer, child. It was food that brought you to love this world, now it shall make you suffer.
C'est magnifique! I'd like to harness this destructive power in the Kirijo Group's R&D labs.
Oh, that's not the reaction I was hoping for when I baked it!
Sorry, Chie. The bad news is that the Kirijo Group is going to be creating new types of war crimes with your cooking. The good news is they won't remember to do any of this once the game's over.
This culture festival's almost at its end, huh?
I think I'm gonna miss it too.
I won't. You guys are crazy. I'd pay money to never play this game again.
Hold on a moment. Let me just confirm something. What year is it right now?
2009. Huh? It's 2011!
What? It's 2009!
You guys are only realizing you're from separate time frames now? I don't even have anything to say about the gameplay anymore. I'm so bored. This game makes Anomalous Tower Chronicles seem like the most eventful game ever. I don't like this game.
And FOE's joined the battle. Enemy forces have increased.
That's how we got our personas.
Then, does this mean Ray will also become a Persona user?
If she does, she's still off the team. I do not like Ray, and if she makes one more comment about food, I'm going to punt her down the stairs, like Father Karras at the end of The Exorcist. Hey, don't bite Naoto. That's Kanji's job. Getting a critical as Naoto in this game is actually the best thing that can happen to you, because it means she can cast a free Megadola. And that means you get to finish the fight a little bit faster than you regularly would have, and that means you're closer to the end of this game. They gave this boss its own theme, which makes it feel like it's the final boss, but I'm betting there's still one dungeon left. And it's probably something to do with that clock tower. So I don't want to raise my hopes too high. Finally. I'm gonna lose it. If you get up a second time, I'm deleting the game.
Great job, leader.
You're on thin ice, Persona.
I remember everything now. I am Kronos, he who has dominion over time.
Let the record show, I called that shit.
Truth is, Ray is dead.
Good.
No!
Ray! This doesn't make sense. Why would something like this appear?
Because this already overlong game needs to be even longer, and God hates me.
Your time in life has ended. Thus, you must come with me.
I love that they need to lean into Kronos being the god of time, so they gave him like a Flava Flav clock. How else would we know?
A person can never come back to life.
There is at least one person in both Persona 3 and Persona 4 who come back to life. Neither of these groups know that yet, but it does happen in both games. I just want to throw that out there.
It's possible for you to return to your worlds right now. Will you?
I really want to. But we've come this far, I might as well defeat another god. Oh, I didn't think they were going to change the hub music. Thank you, Persona Q. That regular music is catchy, but it was starting to drive me crazy.
Doesn't look like it'll be an easy nut to crack.
Yeah, it seems like there's an awful lot of floors.
Oh my god, are there more than 4? Please don't do this to me. Come on, man, I already have enough to deal with.
You're seriously unbelievable! How could you read even a freshly written one? I mean, why do you keep reading them? What are you, stupid? Are you gonna offer a song of lament?
I will pay you to stop leaving them on the ground, and I'm not kidding. You know what? I think I actually prefer several much smaller floors. I'm okay with this dungeon so far.
Hey, what do you think about Kanji?
I think he's a really interesting character, often misunderstood by the fanbase. And if you're coming to ask for his spot on the team, you can jump up your own ass. Let me guess. Reaper's here?
What?
Yeah, sure, why not? Can you assholes just run away or let me run away? Jesus Christ, I never thought I'd see the day where I actively didn't want to run into the golden hands. It's so cool that I talked about how I preferred smaller floors with more layers, and the game said, "Ah shit, better go back to big floors." Please don't let the Reaper join the fight. God damn it.
FOE has arrived.
But that's why I try to be someone who can pull everyone else up, too.
Yosuke, when I die, I want you to be one of my pallbearers. So you can let me down one last time. Hello? Anyone? I think all the enemies are on their smoke break. Okay, well, I guess I'll just go back downstairs then.
The Reaper is getting closer.
There it is. The final save. It's so close I can taste it. I've done it. I've finally done it. I'm so tired of this stupid-ass game. Oh, hell yeah. Big time spider. And it's put Ray inside a gachapon. I guess. It's so big, man. What are you doing? Thank you, Naruto. You see that, I guess? That's how you do it. You just have to hit it. Keep attacking her. Let me keep my boost. You son of a bitch. Please no full team attacks. I hate this game. It's not even moving. How do you not hit it when it's not even moving? What's wrong with you all? You know what? I'm not mad when it misses. Okay, I'm a little mad. Yeah, finally. Let's go. I'm so tired of this stupid game.
This is the personification of my power as Kronos.
That wasn't even the final boss.
This will surely be the final battle. Yes.
You say that, but I'm not sure I believe you anymore.
That's the gear of life. It counts down and claims your life when it reaches 0.
Man.
Leader, your counter's at 1.
What do you want me to do about that, Fuka? What am I supposed to do? I guess I'll just die.
At my limit. Can't be.
This is such a good mechanic. Thank you, game. I love this.
I won't let you hurt him.
Did everyone else see that? That's how those skills are supposed to work. Multiple crits, none missed. Most of you would crumble in that situation. I want you to stay panicked. Yep, that's why.
The people I met in this world have destroyed my weaknesses and doubts. They set me on the right track.
That's great, Yukari. It's a shame that you're gonna forget that in a second. You've heard of network rollback? Get ready for character rollback. Wait, let's see if he'll kill himself. You stupid bitch. I said I was gonna beat every Persona game and I meant it. You know what? Despite all my complaints throughout the playthrough, I just want to say that I do like this game. Psych, this game sucks. The dungeons are way too long, and the few gimmicks that are interesting get repetitive and annoying because of how long the dungeons are. And there's so little story up until the last dungeon that it doesn't even really feel like you're progressing things. Not to mention that you can only carry so many items, so you'll be making progress and then Rise will jump in your ear and say, you can't carry anything. And you gotta go back to the hub, dump everything, then come back. It's not fun, it's just kind of annoying. And if I wasn't playing this for the channel, I think I would have dropped this halfway through the second dungeon. I'm still gonna play New Cinema Labyrinth though.